Young girl risked her life to rescue a stray dog. From that moment on, the dog never left her side. When the dog saw that the girl was hungry, it thoughtfully brought her a piece of bread. After she finished eating, it brought her a bottle of water. Touched by the dog's loyalty and obedience, the girl, who had just lost her father, decided to adopt it. What she didn't know was that the dog in front of her was actually her recently deceased father. Just days earlier, the girl had been accepted into a prestigious university, but her cruel stepmother, who was pregnant, used the unborn child to threaten her husband, forbidding him from spending any money on his daughter's education. Knowing the baby was her husband's weakness, the stepmother pushed things even further. She demanded that the man kneel and bark like a dog just to entertain her. Helpless and broken, the father complied, humiliating himself by imitating a dog. This act of submission deeply hurt the girl and shattered any remaining hope she had for her family. In a fit of despair, she ran out into the rain. Fearing for her safety, her father chased after her. Suddenly, a large truck sped toward the girl. In a split second, her father jumped forward and pushed her out of harm's way, only to be struck himself. By the time he was rushed to the hospital, he was barely clinging to life. The doctor said he would need $200,000 for surgery, and even if he survived, he would be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Upon hearing the cost, the stepmother immediately refused treatment. Desperate, the girl fell to her knees and begged the doctor to save her father. But without the money, the doctor wouldn't perform the operation. She then turned to her stepmother, pleading with her since all the family's money was in her hands. No matter how hard the girl begged, the stepmother wouldn't budge. In a final act of cruelty, she pulled out the man's oxygen tube, and just like that, he passed away. After his death, the man's soul ascended to heaven. He pleaded with God to give him a second chance. He vowed to take care of his daughter no matter what. Moved by his sincerity, God granted his wish. But there was a condition. He can only stay in the human world for 10 more years, and not in human form. So the man was reincarnated as a dog. What he didn't expect was that his wife would throw their daughter out of the house. To stay by his homeless daughter's side during the most difficult days of her life, he followed her loyally, silently guarding her every step of the way.